Happy Thanksgiving. I am with my fiance right now. We had a cozy morning watching the parade, and now we're gonna go head over to Healthy Parents. I actually went over there yesterday and we cooked pretty much everything, so we'll go over. We have a few more things to put together and I will show you everything that we're having. All right. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
From your favorite duo. We're gonna do a little outfit check. So, you can start. Who are you wearing?
Tucker Nook. New Tucker Nook sweater.
Okay.
Yeah. Banana Republic corduroys from I can't remember where.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And I have on my Forever 21 cable knit. And then from the waist down, I'm Amazon. Okay, so I just got here to Healthy Parents and there's a lot going on. I'm so excited. But first, I'm gonna make some frosting. I'm just gonna kind of make up a recipe here. So I have coconut cream and then I have some cashews. This is a half a cup of cashews that have soaked in water since 7 o'clock this morning. It's about 1 o'clock now. So I'm gonna blend these cashews with some of this coconut cream, maple syrup, and I think that should do it for a frosting, and I'll just put it in the fridge and let it harden. This is for cake, so let's try it. We'll start with our cashews. This is a Vitamix. So I just took this can of coconut cream in the bottom. Oops. Liquid, but the top is this thick cream, just putting the solid part in. And then I'm gonna add in some maple syrup. I'm gonna do a half a cup of maple syrup. Now let's blend it.
Maybe you look nice.
Thank you. You look handsome. I like your water bottle. I'm gonna put this in here and then let it kind of thicken up, although it is pretty thick already, but it'll get even thicker if I put it in the fridge. So we'll just put it in here and then put it into the fridge. And there's my frosting for the cake. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through everything that we have on this table. First, Healthy Mommy made us some chamomile tea. Thanks, Mom, for my Thanksgiving cocktail. I'm gonna walk you through everything that is on this big table here. First, one of the absolute best, the greatest in the game. It smells so good. Stuffing. This is the stuffing from my Healthy Holidays cookbook. So stuffing is traditionally made with butter and stuffed in the turkey. This is oil-free, very simple, delicious. It is made with a baguette. So instead of the traditional stuffing bread, which is not the healthiest for you, we used a baguette instead. And it's nice too because stuffing bread, you do like to use sort of the tougher bread or else it gets too mushy. So when you use a baguette, it's really great because the texture comes out nice and you don't have to try to use stale bread. So Healthy Holidays cookbook stuffing, this is my favorite. I want you to comment of everything that I'm showing you, which is your favorite. Then we have another stuffing here. This is for the boys, the non-vegans. So this is a traditional stuffing. And we have cranberry sauce. I'm not a big cranberry sauce gal. I won't have any. I don't like it. Let me know if you like the jellied cranberry. And this is the traditional from the can, slice it up kind. Per Healthy Dad's request. Mom, what are these called? Are these called jellied onions?
Boiled onions.
Boiled onions? Do they taste like onions?
Yep.
Who knew? Oh my gosh, if you live in the Boston area, these are the best Iggy's rolls. So the Iggy's French rolls, unbelievable. We also have their cranberry pecan rolls. Great for the holiday, have a nice Thanksgiving taste. That is the bread for today. Next up, these need to get cooked. These are stuffed mushrooms. These could not be easier to make. Here's how you make them. You take mushrooms, you'll marinate them or spray them with either a soy sauce or a liquid aminos or balsamic vinegar. And then what we stuffed in it, it's so easy. Take about 1/3 cup of walnuts, 1/3 cup of pine nuts, process it up in a food processor. Nutritional yeast just mix in there as well. Set it aside. Then take a couple of ribs of celery, half of an onion, pulse it up in the food processor, and then you can add in sage and rosemary and thyme. Cook that on the skillet, mix in the nut mixture, mix it all together with a little bit of red wine, stuff it in here, and then you'll bake it. Also, before you cook the mixture, set some aside so it can sort of be a topping. This is the main event, which we don't know how it's gonna go, but we hope it goes well. For the first time ever, for years we've been saying that we wanted to make some sort of fun roast. And this year we finally did it. We made from scratch a seitan roast, and I'll let you know how it goes. I'll link the recipe below, but it smells good. I need to make some gravy to put on it, but this is a stuffed seitan roast, totally oil-free, no vegan butter, no gross stuff, totally whole foods plant-based. I'm really excited to see how that goes. This is one of my absolute favorites. Nothing says the holidays like my pumpkin maple cornbread from my Healthy Holidays cookbook. Forget about it. I'm so excited about this. I need to cut this up. And we have non-vegan gravy, which reminds me, I need to whip up some vegan gravy. Okay, now I'm gonna make a little gravy. So I have baby bella mushrooms, and then I'm gonna chop up some red onion and some yellow onion. Ideally, I would just have red onion, but have some yellow onion. So we'll chop these up. So I've got my mushrooms and onions, and I'm just gonna water saute these, and then I'll add in some marsala wine, some nutritional yeast, some veggie broth, and some flour or cornstarch to thicken it up a bit. Okay, I'm just gonna throw in some of this marsala cooking wine into the mushrooms and onions and let it thicken up. Okay, I'm gonna put in some nutritional yeast. So I threw in some nutritional yeast, some liquid aminos, and some cornstarch to thicken it up, and I'll take it off the heat. Here is how the gravy came out. It is delicious. Guys, what is wrong with me today? I forgot to tell you. Chestnuts. Okay, I gotta score these. You're a 10, you're a 10, you're a 10. No, I used to have a score little tool, and I don't have it anymore, so I gotta do it, I gotta raw dog it. I gotta do it with just a little paring knife, but I'm gonna score these, boil them, and roast them. So here's how we're gonna make the chestnuts. You're gonna take mallow, and like I said, I used to have a tool to do this, and I don't anymore, but you're gonna put an X in it. You really wanna be careful when you do this. All right, so now that you have an X in it, you're gonna put it into one of these saucepans. If you're gonna do a lot, I really do recommend getting the tool on Amazon. It's really cheap. I got these at the Asian market, but at this time of year you can get them pretty much any grocery store will have them in the produce section. Okay, so now I have the chestnuts in water. This is in cold water. You're gonna bring it to a boil, and as soon as the water starts boiling, you take out the chestnuts, and then you're gonna put them onto a pan at 425 in the oven and roast them for about 15 to 20 minutes, and they'll be good to go. Okay, the chestnuts are boiling, so I'm gonna remove them from the water, put them on this pan, and put them in the oven at 425 for about 15 minutes. Let me show you the reality of taking photos. As always, Healthy Mummy has the cutest little tablescape here. All right, so walk us through it.
I decided to use these plates. These are the dried hydrangeas from the garden. And these little guys, which I had saved leftover from Lindsay's bridal shower.
Oh yeah. All right. Thank God. My brother just got home. We've been waiting for him to get home. He worked today. He works at the hospital. When he walked through the door, I said, I've never been so happy to see you. I'm so hungry. I'm so ready to eat. All right, tour day plate. Stuffing, mushrooms. Everybody's obsessed with mushrooms, so take note. Pecan roll, seitan, cornbread. And I have some gravy here. I'll show you another angle. Here's the other angle. The seitan looks delicious, and I had a little bite and it was good. Bread, rolls. Like I said, everybody is dying over these. These are gonna go quick. The stuffed mushrooms, stuffing, cornbread, amazing. Okay, so for dessert, I made my chocolate cake from the Healthy Desserts cookbook. Mom made a vegan cheesecake, and I gotta put my frosting on this now. So let me put on my frosting.
Well, in that case,
I made the perfect amount of frosting. Okay, we had dinner. I had 2 plates. I made a Ninja Creamy. This is just peanut butter maple syrup and then plant-based milk, frozen overnight. and I'm gonna put in the Ninja Creamy. I am gonna have some of my cake, my chocolate cake that I made. But if I have this, I'll be too full, I'll be over full. I don't want it, but Healthy Emmie wants to try it out, so I'm gonna whip some up for her, and I'm just gonna have a little bit of chocolate cake because I don't wanna feel over full. So I have a little bit of chocolate cake. Yum. And that's a wrap on Thanksgiving 2024. See you in my next video.